everybody. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of the garden. So I'm actually in a new house this year. The last time I posted a video, I was at my previous house, but I needed a little bit more land along with my family. So we've got about a acre of land here, and so that's going to allow us to have a lot more fun and not kind of be condensed. So a lot of things I'm late on as far as starting to plant and whatnot, because I'm in grow zone 5B. So we have a shorter season, and I have to kind of be careful of the frost and kind of keep that in mind before I get things planted too soon. So that's enough talking. Let's get into the actual tour of the garden, and keep in mind it needs a lot of work, but we'll get there. All right, guys, so you can see the yard. Got a lot of work to do. Got about an acre of land here, but let's get into the garden. Quite a few crops here, intermittent with a few flowers and whatnot. So I've got some lettuce here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but I have some little strawberries growing there from some seeds that I grew last year. Got some spinach, some intermittent flowers and plants, some more lettuce there, more spinach. All right, so right next to the spinach and the lettuce, I've got turnip greens, all right? So I've got a whole row of turnips growing here. To the left of it, got more spinach. I'm sure these guys will probably go to seed soon because it's been kind of hot lately. All right, and then on the right side of the turnips, we've got mustards. Some of them look like they're going to seed already. We had 180-degree day and they just didn't like it. All right, and right next to it, I have the red mustards growing. Those are pretty clutch. So even when it's hot, they usually do pretty good. Just beyond the shed, I've got a couple of different pots here of brassicas. Some cabbage growing here. Got some kale and collards growing up in here. We got some chards, more turnips. And the reason why I have them in pots is because the cabbage moths will eat them all up. So this year I'm not gonna, deal with that, and I'm just probably gonna take them in once they start getting crazy. All right, I've got some garlic cloves growing here. I had some collards growing here, and I had those growing for maybe about a little over a year, and I just fed the collards that went to seeds to my chickens. All right, and right next to it, we've got the greenhouse. I don't have a lot growing in here now, not like I did over the winter. So you can see we got some Swiss chards growing here. Got some elephant ears. Got some beans growing back there. Got some broccoli. I need to get that before they go to seed. Got some red mustards growing back there. Here too. More red mustards. More Swiss chards. And then I've got a little nursery here. So got some Charleston Gray watermelons here. Got some cucumbers growing here. Tomatoes starting to wake up. And that's what we've got in the greenhouse. House to my right, this area is probably about 8 by maybe 16. And I've got all okras growing in here. Gonna be doing some business with some restaurants. Just to the back there, I've got all corn. I don't know where that debris came from, but got corn growing there. And then this is where the watermelon will be growing here. So I call myself creating some rows, but it's a little bit too wet, so I have to redo that. And you see the baby chickens over here feasting. doing what they do. It's the rest of the yard there. Towards the house, I've got more lettuce. And right here, I've got a red mustard. I was interested to see how it would do here. More spinach there. Way to the back of the house, I just put a lot of seeds over here. So just a variety of different things to kind of see what would happen. Looks like we have some red Russian kale here. Got some radishes growing here. I'm not really a big radish person, but sometimes I like to have them. All right. So I've got some blueberries growing here. Persimmon tree, I don't think it made it through the winter. Grapes, they were starting to grow, but we had frost that came late. So working our way around the side of the house here, we've got dill growing here. We've got some beets growing here, peppermint, parsley, basil, sage, and then this is oregano, I want to say. Got a pineapple growing here. At the house, we've got an apple tree here. You see it's got a flower on it. Hey, if it does something, it does. If not, it is what it is. A cherry tree. Got more miscellaneous plants here. Yeah, I don't know why I brought these outside, but these are the lucky bamboo, which actually aren't bamboo from what I understand. To the other side, we got some banana plants growing here. They took a bit of a beating with that late frost that came. Got a peach tree here. As you can see, we got a peach growing here. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I had a bunch of them growing on here, but again, the frost came. Another apple tree. I saw flowers on it, but I don't know, maybe the frost wiped it away. Another peach tree. Yeah, it's crazy. I had so many peaches growing on it, but that frost came and decimated everything. So maybe next year. Again, apricot tree. I had a lot of apricots growing in it. Again, the late frost wiped it all out. So this is kind of what you get, you know, when you live in Grow Zone 5B. I've got an orange tree here. Got a lemon tree. And then I've got a grapefruit tree growing here. And I actually grew all of these from seed last year, and they're doing pretty well. And all of these are little grapefruit trees that I grew from seed. All of these are grapefruit except that one, that's a lemon tree. These growing here. My neighbor actually gave me this one. Fruits growing here. You can see and these shoots will be where the dragon fruits actually grow. All right. Plants, don't know the name of that one. This one I actually grew from a cutting, so looks like it's doing pretty good. In the garage, and another house plant. This was actually like a little baby when I got it last year. Doing good. I've got more dragon fruit growing here from seed. I don't know if you guys can see them. They look like cactus. More dragon fruit. Another house plant here. And then this is where I have my cactus here. So I've got the California cactus. This thing is growing pretty nicely. More cactus here. Got red Russian kale growing here. I've got aloe vera, growing here. More red Russian kale. That one's not doing good for some reason. If you'll notice, I have 2 tubs. One of them has tropical trees in them that I've grown from seed. So As you can see here, I've got star fruit trees that I've started growing from seed. Got a mango tree growing here. I've got kiwis growing there. Another mango tree back there. I've got tree tomatoes growing here. If I swing it around here, got a little nursery. And here are pink guava trees here. I've got okras growing here. If I come around to the other side, I've got yellow pear tomatoes. I've got all kind of watermelon growing here. So I've got crimson sweets and then sugar babies. I know you guys like those. So as I swing it around, I've just got a bunch of melons growing here. They haven't germinated yet. I actually planted these yesterday, so we'll see what happens. More red Russian kale. They just haven't been doing good. I don't know. And this is one of my favorite house plants. That's called a dumb cane. I don't know what the actual name of it is, but that's what we got. All right, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. We'll see what happens over the next few weeks. I know it's gonna get crazy as it warms up, so I'll keep you guys posted as things grow, and I'm out.